Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a demo and review of the new Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous Foundation. This is why I have no face on. It is just a little shocking, I know, but we're going to bear with it for a couple of minutes, just because I am going to be doing a demo and review on this. And this I have heard nothing but fantastic things about on YouTube by our US girls, and this is only very, very new in Australia. This one retails for around $19.95, so it is a typical price for a foundation. You do get 30 mils, which is a typical amount for a foundation, which is just 1 fluid ounce, which, like I said, it's a pretty typical size for a foundation. I'll just quickly tell you what it claims to say on the back if you haven't heard it before. But this
is a lasting power of a primer. It's a coverage of a concealer and blendability of a foundation in one, and it also claims to be shine free. It's an all-day flawless coverage, and I got the colour Ivory, which was
the lighter shade, I believe it was. And also there was only about 6 or so shades to choose from at the moment, so they don't have a humongous range, but this I hope is going to be the right shade for me, because I am always the lightest shade, unfortunately, but that's okay. So I'm going to quickly talk about the packaging before I go into it. So the packaging, like you can see, it has a plastic top, which I feel like comes off pretty easily, so it is pretty flimsy, but that's okay. Also, what I noticed that the cap actually twists back to actually unlock it, which is awesome. I love caps that do that. You can twist it back to lock it and it will not move, which is good. So you have to actually twist it to the back, which I find really strange at the back, to actually unlock it and get your product out, which is awesome. And I'm so happy that it has a pump. I hate foundations that don't have pumps because it's such a pain in the butt. So I actually don't mind the packaging. The actual little tub that it's in is glass, which is good, and the writing on the front is pretty standard. So yeah, I don't really mind the packaging, just as long as the product's good, then that's all that matters. So I'm going to be using my favourite foundation brush to buff it out. This is the Sigma F84 Angle Top Kabuki. I feel like I need to sneeze. Oh, it's the morning and I just get the worst allergies in the morning in winter, so if I sneeze, I apologise. But yeah, I'm going to be blending this out. Now, I've already primed and moisturised my face, so the moisturiser that I just used was the Nivea Vital Soy anti-aging day cream. This has an SPF of 12. This is just a little sample size that I've got, and hopefully I do like it, and I do like it so far. And also I'm just putting the primer on as the Models Prefer Professional Mattifying Primer, which is my favourite primer. So yeah, anyway, so I'll move on to the actual demo. So I'm going to quickly pump. Maybe that doesn't look like enough. That's 1 pump, so that doesn't look like enough. So I'm going to pump 2 pumps on the back of my hand. Consistency seems a bit thick, but it's still, yeah, running, which is good, so it doesn't feel too thick and it's not too thin, which I quite enjoy. The colour looks pretty light. I don't know. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I'm just going to dot this on one side of my face. You can clearly see that I have this huge as pimple on my cheek. There's also a tiny little one there, and on the other side there is a whole bunch of like smaller pimples. So we'll see how we go with the coverage. So I'm just going to quickly whack my hair onto the other side. So I'm just going to dot it on and then blend it out with my foundation brush. So you can definitely tell a difference on where the foundation is and where it's not, because this side looks a heck of a lot better. So I feel like with the coverage, I feel like it definitely did cover my pimple pretty well. However, it will need obviously further concealing. So yeah, I actually quite enjoy it, and the colour match is perfect. I don't even need to blend it down my neck, which is, I'm not too sure if that's too sad or if that's a good thing, because I am that pale. But anyway, I quite like the coverage, and I really like that I don't even have to blend it down my neck because I'm that pale. So we're going to quickly do the other side, and yeah, so I'm going to quickly dot on the other side. That first layer is on, I feel like I don't even need a second layer. I feel like it's given me a pretty good canvas to work with. Definitely when you're using foundation, I notice that a lot of girls just try to conceal all of their pimples with their foundation. That is not what foundation is for. Definitely use your concealer for that reason. That's what concealing is for. But just as long as I feel like it gives you a really good kind of base to work with and most of your pimples are gone, I feel like that just definitely indicates that it's a good foundation. And I feel like this definitely has given me a pretty decent coverage. Right now I do look a little shiny. It's still a little bit sticky when I touch it, but that's okay because I've just applied it. So yeah, I quite enjoyed the foundation. I really like the consistency, I really like the coverage, and I really like that I don't have to blend it down my neck. It's making me look a little bit more pale in the camera than what I really am. I promise you it is the perfect shade, and I'm gonna look a little bit less dead and a little bit less sick when I do the rest of my foundation and the rest of my concealing and the rest of my makeup. So I'm going to quickly do the rest of my face. Right now it is 10:41. Let's just go 10:40, and I'll be back in like, I don't know, like 20 minutes when I do the rest of my makeup. So I'll be back. Okay, so I have finished my makeup for the day. Right now it is 11:03, so we'll just go off 11 o'clock, or I guess just past 11 o'clock, I suppose. I fully set my full face makeup so you guys can, I guess, see how it processes through the day. Just to mattify my face, I use the Essence All About Matte translucent powder. I just wanted to let you guys know how much I love this powder. It is amazing. So yeah, you need this in your life if you have oily to combination skin. It is fantastic. It is so inexpensive, and this is what I use to mattify my face. It doesn't leave a white cast or anything like that. But yeah, so that is what I use to mattify my face. And yeah, so I will do a blog post on this also. I will be taking photos of all of the times that I do film. I'll be reporting back to you guys the next couple of hours and then the hours after that, so you guys will be able to see what the foundation does throughout the day. So yes, I will see you guys in a couple of hours. It is 3:07 and I don't even know if you can see that or not, but anyway, it is 3:07. So the foundation has been on for about 4 hours or so, and honestly I can't even tell a difference from when I actually applied it. It just, I don't know, actually the top of my nose looks a little bit shiny, but that's okay. The rest of my face looks pretty good. I'm really happy with it so far. Everything's pretty much stayed put, which is awesome. And yeah, I don't know, it's really muggy here right now. It has been raining all day, so it's been really muggy, and yeah, I don't know, it's been a pretty crap weather day. But regardless, my foundation has stayed the exact same. It feels like it hasn't even moved, and yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. So I will report back to you guys in the next couple of hours to see how I'm going. Okay, so right now it is just past 9 o'clock, so it's 9:05 if you can see that with my really cute sloth in the background of my phone, but it's just past 9 o'clock, so this foundation has been on for a little over 10 hours. I think it has held up really well, considering that I have extremely oily to combination skin, mainly leaning towards just oily. I feel like it's definitely held up on my skin fantastically. You can definitely tell that there is a little bit of shine on my face, but that's just to be expected when you have oily skin. There is just no such thing as a foundation that doesn't make you look a little bit shiny at the end of the night. And if there is, please let me know about it in the comments down below, because I am so willing to try that if that's the case. But for a technical drugstore foundation for $20, I definitely think this is a fantastic foundation to try out, especially for people who have oily to combo skin, because it does, I know it gets a little shiny at the end of the night, but I mean, no one really cares at the end of the night anyway. Ow, I really just hurt my finger. I just banged my finger on my desk. Anyway, so yeah, I am really happy with it. I feel like it is kind of moving around my nose, but that's okay. It's the end of the night and I really don't care that much. So I am really impressed with how it turned out, I guess. and I really like how it is turned up, I guess. And I have actually taken photos of each time that I have I guess recorded to you guys and reported back to you, so you guys can check out all of the process photos, how I look with the flash on, so you guys can check out my blog for that. And I'll also do just photos and swatches of the foundation itself as well. So I definitely think it's worth checking out if you do have combination to oily skin. I don't think that it's a big deal or anything, so I definitely think it's worth checking out, and especially for $20 I think it is a really great foundation. Coverage wise, it was very nice. It was a I guess medium coverage. I think you can definitely build it up to full coverage. I think you could. So I definitely think it's worth, I guess, checking out if you are in the market for a new foundation. Package wise, I quite enjoyed it. It's very standard, nothing too special, little glass bottle, and I did like the little cap that turned. I thought that was pretty good. So yeah, and I have been rained on a bit as well, so I feel like that's kind of helped with my oiliness again. I did go see Fast and Furious 6. It was amazing. I loved it. It was really great. So I was in the cinemas for over 2 hours, and I think that definitely kind of works out, you know, the oil and stuff in your face. And I did get rained on as well, so I think that was definitely part of the oiliness as well. So considering that I've been rained on and been in the cinemas with a bunch of coughing people, which kind of terrifies me because I may possibly get sick, but regardless, anyway, totally off subject, I feel like it's definitely held up through everything that I've done today, and it definitely takes a lot for me to love a foundation, because some foundations just do not work for me. So I definitely think this is a big thumbs up from me. Big 2 thumbs up. I quite enjoy it, and I think a lot of you will love it as well, because it is pretty good, and I definitely think it is a full coverage foundation if you want to build it up to be. So I definitely think it's worth it, and I think that's about it. So yeah, if you guys have done a review or I guess a blog post on this, just leave it down in the comments down below, or as a video response. I'd love to hear from you guys, and let me know what you think of this review, and if there is anything else that you guys want me to do first impressions on, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd be more than happy to do it for you. And if there is a foundation out there that does not make you look oily at the end of the night, please let me know about it, because I would love that. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, there's going to be a blog post down below with all progress shots on there as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.